can implement the best process, we can implement the best system. If people don't use it, and as a result, you have very low closing rates, you haven't won anything. So that was at first a little bit of a challenge. That's where change management comes in. That is really changing people to consider your CRM processes a culture and not just a task from higher up that they need to achieve. It was a very delicate balance, because if you over push your salespeople to use the CRM system, they get the impression, oh, this is a reporting tool and it's only used for reporting. But if you don't push them enough, they don't use it. So you have that balance that you need to run. And what we did was a couple of techniques. So yes, we use it as a reporting system, not so much like for financial or remuneration reporting, but just reporting, how are you guys doing in terms of your CRM behavior? So very consistently on a monthly basis, we issue a rather sexy set of KPIs. I mean, they're boring KPIs, but we try to present it in a nice way where they can see how they are doing month over month. And we do this very diligently, very disciplinedly, once a month, so they can see how are we doing, number one. Yeah. Number two, I am constantly working, and I will say we get really a lot of support from our top management, from our board of management, really stressing, and that's it, really stressing the need and why we need to do so. So that is the second mechanism other than the KPIs, is really making sure that there is top management support for it. And then third, we did a little bit of gamification as well. EagleBurgmann is a whole set of subsidiaries, different countries. And as part of our KPIs, we have like this blended KPI, which doesn't really mean anything. It's just a blend of the mathematical numbers of the KPIs that we blend together, and every country gets a score. So we kind of put the countries not against each other, but like in a game, hey, how is which country doing what? And that creates a little bit of, hey, me, Belgium, why am I so low? Next month I want to be higher. So a little bit of that as well. But the key, I would say, other than these three things, is making sure that the CRM process are not a zero-sum game for sales. If sales has to do it and there is no added value for them, well, why would they do it? And so that is what we're constantly looking for, is making sure that it becomes a desire for sales to do it, because it gives them added value in achieving their personal goals. And so we have built into our processes a couple of really added value steps, which are important for our business to business context, where they can track information, which otherwise they would have to track in 15 other different systems. No, you can do it in your CRM system. And if you do it there, it will have direct impact later on your ability to close the order. So making sure that it is not a zero-sum game for sales, I would say, is the number one criteria with which we try to use to get that adoption of the solution, and by which today we get closing rates, I would say, looking at the latest KPIs, consistently 85% and higher. And if you look at our utilization of around 500 users, we have consistently 90+% utilization of our CRM solution, which I think is fantastic.